Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Bold and the Beautiful Bank. Everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. The reason Bold and Beautiful Sheila was set free could mean big trouble for Steffy, and young and restless Genoa City. Everyone in the judge's chambers were shocked when he claimed to have no choice but to set Bold and Beautiful She-Devil Sheila free. After all, she confessed to killing Lance, even if the sting operation used to garner the confession wasn't exactly legit. Strange love, how Bold and Beautiful Sheila and Deacon went from drinking buddies to soulmates, PHO2Os. But we have a sneaking suspicion that at least two people in that room weren't even the least bit shocked, and one of them was Sheila. Sure, she pretended to be every bit as gobsmacked as those in the room whom she's terrorized and even tried to kill. But if there's one thing we've learned about Sheila over the years, it's that she's one heck of an actress. Heck, she's even tricking Finn into thinking that she's exactly the mother he needs in his life, as if Lai hasn't spent decades fulfilling that role better than Sheila ever could. There was also, we suspect, a second person in that room doing some major acting, Judge Evan Scott. He claimed to have no choice in the matter, because after all, the law is the law. But we can't help thinking there's more going on than meets the eye. After all, Evan looks an awful lot like David Kimball, a fairly notorious villain who just happens to hail from the same little Wisconsin town as Sheila. Could two of Genoa City's outcasts have been brought together in Los Angeles? Michael Corbett, who plays Evan and once played David, admits that because the shows are connected. When I got the call, before I knew anything about the part, I thought, I wonder if this is David. Is that even possible? Didn't David's reign of terror end when he fell into a trash compactor? The beauty of daytime is that as crazy as that sounds, it's not really all that crazy at all. The handsome actor laughs. Over the years, many people, including me, have pointed out that nobody checked to see if the body they found was really David's. They just assumed. With that seed planted, it's not hard to imagine a scenario in which David started a new life, far from home, somehow managing to become a judge, and then seeing Sheila's name on the docket, arranging to put himself in charge of her fate. To what end? Perhaps so that the two might strike a deal whereby he arranged for Sheila to be a free woman in exchange for her doing him a favor or two. Obviously, Sheila being free is problematic for Steffy, especially now that her husband seems suddenly to be craving a reunion with the woman who not only gave him up, but shot both him and his wife. The threat that Sheila presents, however, stretches far beyond the California coastline. Longtime viewers know that long before she popped up at Forrester Creations, Sheila turned the lives of several Genoa City residents upside down. Most notable among them? That of Lauren Fenmore. Need a refresher on Sheila's so-popping reign of terror? Never fear, we've got you covered. Like Sheila, the supposedly late David would love to see a few folks back in Genoa City pay for what he perceives to be their sins against him. If David were alive, he'd certainly still be carrying his old grudges, speculates Corbett. Because everyone at Bold and Beautiful knows some of my strengths when it comes to the characters I've played on daytime, it wouldn't shock me if the storyline went in a villainous direction. All I know is there's definitely more in store, he teases. This is a stay-tuned situation. Find out exactly where David and Sheila rank on our list of the nastiest baddies to ever hit daytime television by checking out the gallery below. Bold and Beautiful disaster. A day at the beach goes horribly awry. Bold and Beautiful is gearing up for yet another of its gasp-worthy Friday cliffhangers this week. Let's just hope it doesn't involve someone falling from an actual cliff as it has in the past. That said, there's every chance that's exactly what will happen, as we know that Steffy and Finn's family outing at the beach will end in disaster. What in the blazes is gonna happen? Read on as we break it down. Bold and Beautiful is about to throw poor Finn under a bus driven by Sheila and Liam. Taut tragedy. Sophia Perez McKinley returns as Steffy and Liam's daughter Kelly for the big family day in Malibu, which means there's an outside chance that something terrible may happen to the wee lamb. Why would the writers go this route? To amp up tension between Steffy and Finn, and to pull Steffy and Liam closer together as they sit vigil over their hospitalized young un. Picture it. Sheila shows up and attempts to see her son and grandson, and Kelly gets hurt in the ensuing chaos. Steffy, knowing that Finn encouraged Sheila by embracing her, may very well blame her husband for whatever ill befalls her daughter, thus opening the door for more conflict involving Liam, who will side with Steffy and clash with Finn, suffering Steffy. There's every possibility that the disaster at the family beach outing will affect, not Kelly, but Steffy. Jacqueline McSinn's Wood maternity leave is just around the corner, which means it's possible that the writers have cooked up a little tragedy to send her back into a coma for the duration, or maybe she'll clash with Sheila on the sand, inadvertently hurt her, and end up behind bars. This would set up an ongoing conflict between Finn and Liam, especially if Finn invites Sheila into the fold to watch the kids while he goes to work. They didn't make a point of Steffy and Finn losing Amelia as their nanny for nothing, folks. Daddy disaster. With Kelly slated to appear in the scenes that take place on the beach, it's possible that she's set to witness a tragedy befall her father Liam. This seems the most likely scenario, as it was only a week or so ago that Kelly appeared out of the blue to announce she had a bad dream about her daddy. She was talking to him, but he couldn't hear her. Presuming that was foreshadowing for what's about to happen, Liam is either going to wind up dead or in a coma, probably the latter. Perhaps he'll show up at the beach and have it out with Finn, only for something horrible to go down during their clash. Or maybe he'll arrive in time to see Sheila spying on the crew and confront her. The flip-flopper may go over the cliff, whether intentionally or not, as has been the fate of numerous bold and beautiful characters before him. Quinn threw Deacon over one and he survived. Thomas went over while arguing with Brooke and made it back to tell the story, etc. If this is the case, Liam may need to be flown to a specialized facility in Europe to try and beat the odds. Steffy might accompany him, along with Kelly, which would take care of Wood's maternity leave. That would leave the door open for Finn and Hayes to get cozy with Sheila while Steffy's away, setting up a huge battle when she returns. Of course, it's also entirely possible that the looming disaster will see harm come to Finn or even Sheila. What's your theory about what will go down during the family outing at the beach? Share it in the comment section. As more obstacles go up in their path, look back on Finn and Steffy's love story in the photo gallery below. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching.